So, here we are. It is Monday morning. I am just leaving Ammarnäs for a pretty long day. The weather is superb. I slept really well in a bed. I had a great reindeer steak last night and have a fairly decent hike ahead of me today, which is okay. Actually, I've got 3 really decent hikes in 3 days. I'm off road quite a bit. I'm only tenting. There's no one around. I've got all my supplies. My supplies came through, which I posted a couple of weeks ago for food. And yeah, this where I stayed last night, Ammarnäs, is really pretty and nice. Yeah, I think it's a good bit of uphill now, actually. Hopefully it's not too steep. And but I'm feeling fit and well fed and raring to go. Let the second stage begin. So, I am I'm about 85k into my Kungsleden, and I've probably just arrived at I've just been hiking up for about 2 hours straight up from Ammarnäs, and I've just come across an unbelievable vista, which I'm now going to try and show. So here's my 360 right now. Truly amazing, this place. I've not met a soul, and this is my 7th day. Well, I've met people early on in the week, but not at the moment. To the left, so I came down from somewhere over there, and this mountain in the distance there with the snow on it, that is the Sami, the indigenous people of here. That's their holy mountain. And that mountain over distance, I camped out of about 3 or 4 days ago, 3 days ago, and it's quite amazing. It looks like a man lying down. Okay. So, I'm in camp. I'm 100 kilometers in, which is pretty cool. That was pretty stressful, I've got to say, the last couple of kilometers. And I got another 6 more than that tomorrow. So, I just want to show you where my camp is. So, there's a hut over there, you can see. This is my tent. And if you look at where I've put the tent, so my view is that. How wonderful. Pretty cool. So I'm pretty exhausted. Yeah, I'm going to be sleeping well tonight. Talk later. So I'm 1 week into my Kungsleden trip. 100 kilometers down. I've just had a very tiring day, and I'm camping by this waterfall over here. It's been a really fantastic experience. I am totally and utterly wrecked. Ascended 3/4 of a kilometer, descended 650 meters, and did 22 kilometers. Every part of my body aches, and tomorrow I've got more than I did today. Oh no. It's Tuesday morning. My 8th day. Today is the longest day I think I'm going to do the whole time. I'm about 4 kilometers down at the moment, and I'm going through really dense forest with a very small track. Stayed in a fantastic place last night, overlooking a waterfall in my tent, which was really nice. And today is a bit uphill to start, and then it flattens out, and I'll be camping again by a shelter hut around 27 kilometers away. My stomach doesn't feel well, and I figured out what it is. I think it's the food that I've brought with me. It's just not agreeing with me. I had 2 days where I wasn't eating the food, and then I went back to it last night, and I feel sick again. So it has the bad side that I don't eat during the day then, because my stomach is bad. But hopefully it will settle down. I figured out what the problem is, and like all these things, these long walks, you get problems, and you just got to deal with them. Figure out what the problem is and then deal with it. So anyway, here's the view, what I'm walking. Pretty dense. So I think I'm probably going to be uphill for another about an hour now, and then we'll see where it goes. Really tough going today. My stomach aches really badly, and it's hot. The longest day. I'm about halfway through, and there's the view. Pretty good view. Pretty barren path once we got out of those birch trees or the forest, which is really steep. It's just been this sort of path the whole way through. Anyway, let's keep it going. So I'm 20.5 kilometers in. Absolutely done. I have 27 to do. I'm hiding behind a rock at the moment because it's so hot. There's mosquitoes everywhere, but I don't care. Oh, it's so hot. Yeah, I need to rest. It's really hard. This is really hard. I need to walk over there. Right, so it's it's 9 o'clock on Wednesday the 19th. So after my last post, the last 7 kilometers last night was really difficult. I put up my tent, I arrived at the shelter. There were 2 girls already in the shelter. I didn't really want to stay in the shelter anyway, and put up my tent, which is working out really well, and fell asleep straight away for 3 hours. I got in, it was a 10-hour walk yesterday, 27 kilometers, just over 27 kilometers, and 1 kilometer of vert. So with 12 kilos on your back, that, and about 25 degrees out, it's really hot again. So I slept really well last night, and I got up 6 o'clock this morning, was on the road by 6:40, and I'm making good time. I'm roughly doing about, I'm definitely doing over about 3.5 kilometers an hour at the moment. So that's pretty good. Pretty beautiful. It's a lot of open expanse here, as you can see. The road to start off was really rocky and quite difficult, but it's a lot better now. So my plan for the day is, this is also a long day. I'm ending up in ADOLFSTRÖM. It's 24 kilometers away. So I've done, how much have I done already? How do I see that? I've done 8 kilometers already today, you know, and that's pretty good. So I started out early because the weather was so hot. Anyway, I'm meeting my friend in Bierström, I think that's what it's called, for lunch. And then we'll go on from there on to ADOLFSTRÖM. He's going to join me for the next 4 or 5 days. So I've got to say, after yesterday, it was so difficult for me. I found I really struggled. that I feel good today because I sort of feel if I can do yesterday, I can do any day. So look at that view down there. Can you see that? I don't know. And that's half. I think the weather's changing. So from tomorrow, I think, and if you look over there a bit, it doesn't look the best. So I reckon by this evening, the weather will have changed a bit. That's okay. We've had beautiful, this is our 9th day, and I haven't seen any rain yet. I mean, that's just unheard of on the Kungsleden. Bye-bye. Well, this has been a nice walk this morning, and a beautiful walk along a river. This is the same river now, and I'm about to go over this very old bridge, which is pretty rocky, as you'll see as I go over it. So good, was it? he is. Good man.
Great to see you.
We are on the way to Jäkkvikk. Jäkkvikk. Yeah, we're about 7.5 kilometers in. It's been through basically birch trees. Trail has been pretty okay, making good speed during good conversation. Anyway, lovely lake there we have in the background. Weather is not the best. Yeah. Weather's not the best, but we're making good time. It's an enjoyable day, and I'm glad I have my friend with me. Awesome. Here we go. That's lovely. Super duper. So we're 3 kilometers from KVIKKJOKK and stop. Jäkkvikk. Oh, I'll keep that getting wrong. Yeah. And a quick look inside one of the shelters. And so a bit of a stove, table, fire in the corner, and you can cook properly there. See everything. Table, pretty nice. Decent temperature inside. There's a toilet here as well, and so not a bad place actually. That's pretty good.
And there's me.
And then there's
I am a Viking.
Basil's here. Got 3k just downhill. It's been pretty hard on the legs today, on the ankles. I say a lot of rocks on the way. Weather's been not very sunny, a little bit of rain, but it wasn't too bad at all. And
better than the weather in Ireland this week.
Yeah, I saw a picture of a guy doing diving in Clare in his, beside his mobile home in the water.
Really?
Yeah, pretty.
Rose is on a camping holiday.
Oh dear.
Rose is on the camping.
So anyway, so we got 3k to go. We were 18k exactly gone, 21 there, and yeah, feeling pretty good. Thinking of, I'm actually, if you read in that book, the guy had a cheeseburger when he was here from the supermarket. So I don't know, for some reason it got into my mind about 4 kilometers ago, and we'll see. Anyway, I'm not so sure, but anyway.